All right, I want to welcome everyone out to our Senior Awards program tonight. And this presentation with our Legion Post 61. They're going to post the colors, and then we're going to follow that by the National Anthem by Carly Swallow. We'll go to that point. Tonight. So Logan, if you come on up. All right, and we're going to have the people who receive these scholarships, we're going to have them come up these stairs over here, and they'll have them move over towards the M, so if anybody wants to take a picture of them, they can do so there, so that would be great. All right, let's start now with Mr. Dutson and the Holden Family Dental Award.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Derek Dutson. I'm Dr. Stevens' partner at Holden Dental. Dr. Stevens and I were excited to sponsor an award this year for the senior class, but rather than a cash award, we want to do something a little bit different. We decided to sponsor a student with a new laptop. He and I both know how important it is to have a good laptop, good dependable laptop that you can use in college to be successful. Pretty much everything now is done online. And so we thought that'd be something nice we could sponsor the senior class with. And so together with the faculty and counseling staff of Millard High School, we've decided that the laptop this year will go to Paige Cummings. As an introduction, I'm Drew Cummings, and this is my mom, Robin. We are here to present the Cummings Scholarship. My dad loved this school and spoke of it often. He would be disappointed if I didn't start off by putting a smile on your face, so here's a dad joke just for him. Did you know that I just won the 2022 Most Secretive Person Award? And I can't tell you how much it means to me.
The purpose of the Cummings Family Character Scholarship is to inspire the students of Millard High School as they seek to be true to themselves and strive for excellence in whatever they seek to accomplish. This award is given in honor of two brothers, both proud graduates of Millard High, who passed from this life too soon, but who left lasting legacies to learn from.
Daniel Cummings was the MHS student body president from 1988 to 1989. And his older brother, Kevin Cummings, was the MHS FFA president from 1981 to 1982. Each of these men once sat where you seniors are now. They cherished their high school experiences here and gave credit often to teachers, coaches, and friends who made so much of a difference in their lives.
If acquainted with either of them, you would know that both Daniel and Kevin exhibited character traits that led to success personally and professionally. Daniel valued friendships, and had a natural ability to put others at ease. He truly helped them feel valued and loved. He gave his very best efforts at whatever job was presented to him. Kevin believed that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, and he would regularly set short-term and long-term goals in detail, as well as the methods he would use to attain these goals. Managing time and creating a balanced life was a high priority for him.
These brothers were leaders, examples of doing good without needing acknowledgement for it. They respected all people for what they had to offer and were genuinely interested in them. Additionally, Daniel and Kevin sincerely enjoyed humor, were dedicated to living healthy lifestyles, and conveyed a sense of adventure for life. They believed that if you worked hard, you could then play hard. Each was dedicated to their families, pushed themselves to achieve, and gave credit to God for their blessings.
It is our privilege to award this scholarship to a senior who has overcome personal challenges, but who, like these brothers, exhibits uncommon character traits which will undoubtedly lead to success in life.
This year, the award goes to Ethan Larson.
When he gets up here, you can say this little bit about him. Just wait till they stop clapping. No, go ahead, Ethan.
Ethan is a person who demonstrates honesty, loyalty, humility, and leads by example. He sets goals and works hard at what he does. He has a genuine personality and is kind and compassionate to those around him. These traits, along with others, make him an ideal choice for this award. Congratulations, Ethan.
Good evening. My name is Phillips Catmull, and I'm here representing Centricom. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2022. We know that these graduates are the future leaders, and we want to nurture these young leaders' desire to learn and develop their skills. Centricom tries to support these students throughout all of their educational areas, starting from junior achievement, doing things like providing streaming through local Channel 10 and Team Hive Live. We've done several donations and supporting continued education with these scholarships. Centricom is very excited to give back to some of our young members within the service communities. Each year, we give 6 scholarships to students chosen for their extraordinary accomplishments. The scholarship is judged on various criteria, including academic achievement, creativity, originality in presentation, community involvement, extracurricular activities, future goals, and genuine interest in continued education. Tonight I'm thrilled to honor our scholarship award winner from Millard High School. The student's hard work and dedication into academic achievement and community involvement has paid off. And tonight I'd like to award Jaden Owen.
Hello, my name is Amy Donaldson, and last time I was at Millard High, I was here to cover a volleyball game against Beaver High School. But tonight I represent the Utah Sports Hall of Fame. I'm here to present a scholarship to one of your esteemed seniors, and I appreciate you hosting this and honoring these kids in this way. In 1990, the Paul Ream family launched a college scholarship program that included this year's honoree, and it amounts to $432,000 that have been awarded to 244 Utah seniors for their outstanding academic and athletic achievements. Each year, the names and photos are recognized in our spring banquet, and also this fall you'll be recognized. But maybe the coolest aspect of this, besides the money you're going to get to go to school, is the Utah Sports Hall of Fame Museum in downtown Salt Lake, which is free and an amazing place to go for anybody in Salt Lake looking for something to do. It's at City Creek Mall, and her name will appear on the wall with all the other award winners as well, and all the ones we've awarded in the past. I also highly recommend going this year. It's the 50th anniversary of Title IX, and there's an amazing exhibit there and a video that taught me a lot of things I didn't know, so I would highly recommend that. But also, you can go see your fellow Millard High senior, Audrey Lunt. We'd like to honor you tonight. Also, go Badgers.
Hello, and my name's Bree Daniels, and I am with Snow College Concurrent Enrollment. And this year we have 9 students that were able to complete their general education certificate while in high school. What this does is students are able to get the first year of college and their general credits out of the way, so once they start school, they are able to get a jump start on things and start on what they're passionate about. And those 9 students this year, 4 of them actually were able to come to Snow's graduation last week and walk, which was really awesome. So if I could have Paige Cummings, Mary DeGraffenried, Hannah Coyle, Aubrey Lunt, Amy Thurman, Gatlin Penny, Evan Bell, Lucy Freeman, and Lily Reed.
I'm extremely happy to be here tonight to represent Millard High School and also represent my father, Jay Richmond. For some of you who don't know, my father was the principal of Millard High for many years, and my dad bled blue. I'll tell you, he was a great participant, love, and extremely proud of the kids of Millard High, and we are tonight also. The following students, as well as all the students here, have represented not only their community, but themselves very well. Can I have Peyton Rasmussen, Gavin Roper, and Paige Cummings, please? What a great group of kids, not children. I just want to leave you one thought to all you graduating. As you leave these halls of Millard High, I want you to remember 3 things: who you are, where you came from, and no matter what, you'll always remember and represent Millard High School. Everywhere you go, people will say, "Where are you from?" And Millard High School holds a great dignity spot in Millard in people's minds. Please represent us well. Be proud of who you are. And thank you so much for letting me be a part of your awards assembly.
Good evening. I'm Jack Lee. This is Burke Fulmer, and we're here on behalf of Great Lakes Cheese to give out the EPRIC Foundation Award. The EPRIC Foundation is really started with our founder, Hans EPRIC. We've been around since 1958. Great Lakes Cheese has expanded to almost 9 facilities. We have a couple new facilities that's building and still up and coming. Today, Great Lakes Cheese remain privately owned by the EPRIC family with over 4,000 dedicated employees. In 2015, Mr. EPRIC started the EPRIC Family Foundation, and each year the foundation awards a scholarship to a deserving graduating high school senior going into STEM major. This is Hans' way of giving back to the community, which have supported the business and the family throughout the years. The foundation rotates through our sites, issuing 4 scholarships a year, and this year Miller High was back up. And so, if you will, it's every other year that the foundation is given out. This year the foundation received many applicants, and we thoroughly enjoyed learning about each applicant who applied. All the candidates, I mean, they were very amazing. Well-mannered and hardworking, well-qualified. Unfortunately, we only have 1 scholarship, and we're only able to award 1 winner. Usually, the amount of the scholarship is dependent on the school the individual is going to, and it's usually a full-ride scholarship.
The EPRIC Family Foundation has awarded a $15,000 scholarship for 4 years to Mr. Landon Lee. Landon plans to attend Southern Utah University, where he will major in pre-med and plans to become a neurologist. The foundation was impressed with his academic rigor, curiosity, multifaceted skill set, professionalism, and most importantly, his character. It is evident how caring and dedicated he is. He performs at the top of his graduating class while still being engaged a Millard High School student, a successful athlete, an active member in the community, and a well-rounded individual. Most importantly, Landon's character stands out amongst the applicants. He is confident yet humble. He is mature beyond his age. He has a go-getter attitude, and we know he will succeed in anything he chooses to pursue. He is persistent and is determined to succeed. He has a natural intelligence, along with an extremely hard-working ethic. He is friendly, kind, and personable. Even in just 1 interview, his warmth and genuine nature was very evident. We know that he will represent us well. The EPRIC Family Foundation is pleased to present our 2022 scholarship to Landon Lee.
I'm happy to be here tonight representing Dixie Power. And each year, Dixie Power gives out over $10,000 worth of scholarships to seniors whose parents are members or consumers of Dixie Power, either through the URECA Leadership Conference or applying for scholarships during their senior year. And this year, we had 6 students who are deserving of scholarships from our area. And can they come up? It's Lily Reed, Zachary Rawlings, Caden Frampton, Paige Cummings, Mary DeGraffenried, and Hannah Coyle. Lily and Zachary have both won a $500 scholarship through their senior scholarship program. And we had 6 students that went to the URECA conference this year, and they were very good leaders. Our students represented our area very well. And so we gave out 4 leadership scholarships at that conference, and Caden Frampton got a $500 scholarship. Paige Cummings got a $1,000 scholarship. Mary DeGraffenried won the Julianne Gardner Memorial Scholarship for $2,500. And Hannah Coyle was deserving of our Washington, D.C. Leadership Conference all expense paid trip. So she'll go back to Washington, D.C. for the national conference this summer.
Good to be with you tonight. I come tonight to give some scholarships. We've done this for many years, and it's been a privilege. I, my wife, and all my children graduated from this school, and it's exciting. I see many of you here tonight. I would first like to thank the American Legion and the little lady that sung the national anthem tonight. We all were blessed. I was greatly moved because of that. But as a B&J Construction, we've been in business for many years in this community and been in a lot of your homes, and we'd like to give some scholarships tonight. I left my glasses home, so I got somebody to help me come and read these. This is Matthew Seiler. He's one of my favorite helpers. And so he's going to open these envelopes, and he's going to make an announcement of who is in there. Who? Drum roll. Pull out the card. Who is that?
Olivia Seiler.
Come right here. Say it real loud.
Olivia Seiler.
While he's opening the next one, we had a lot of applications. Normally we don't get a lot, but it was amazed how many applications we got. And it was fun to go through and read. This was a difficult thing, picking a couple of people to do to give this to, because of the special people that applied. It was fun too, because a lot of them, I've watched them grow up through the years.
Landon Worley.
So give them that and that, and shake their hand. This one you give a hug. This is his sister. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dallas Keys. I'm honored to be here tonight to present the Josie Greathouse Fox Memorial Scholarship. In 2010, when I was a sophomore at Millard High School, my friend Mitchell Condi and I organized a 5K run to raise the money for the Josie Greathouse Fox Memorial Scholarship. And I don't think we realized the impact it would have on the community. Josie did so much for our community, and in honor of her name, we sought out a way to continue her legacy. The incredible things that the applicants are able to say about Josie every year really blow me away, and they continue to get better, and they really make me realize the large positive impact that Josie had on the community. And this year was no different. The applicants were all exceptional, and they all embodied a lot of the same qualities that Josie did, and we thank everyone for applying. The recipient for the 2022 Josie Greathouse Fox Memorial Scholarship is Carly Swallow.
And Carly, when you finish, you can come stand back by me. Carly. So it's no surprise who the recipient of the next scholarship is. I've been a little on and off for 10 years. This is the biggest crowd there has been at the Scholarship Awards Assembly, and I think that must be a testament to the class. What an amazing class that's graduating this year. My name is Holly Holman, and I'm pleased to be here tonight to present the Verleen Phillips Memorial Scholarship. I've been doing this 10 years and I've always made it through. Our mom was a teacher at Millard High for 17 years. And I think one of the reasons I get choked up when I'm at Millard High and I'm thinking of my mom is because she was such an advocate for the underdog at Millard High. Anybody who knew her knew that she was fighting for the student that wasn't seen. She was fighting for the invisible student, and she made sure those students were seen. And she left quite a legacy. As a child, I remember students dropping by that had graduated just to brag about how great they were doing or ask for advice. And she was really loved by all of her students for the love that she gave. And that is her legacy. And each year we like to give this scholarship to keep that legacy alive and for all of us to remember how important it is to see every student at Millard High, everyone, whether they're high achievers or they're just getting through their day. Every student needs to be seen, and that's why we continue to give this scholarship as that reminder. This year we are super excited to give it to her granddaughter, Carly. Who I know she would be beyond proud of. Carly is involved in all of the things that my mom touched at Millard High. She exceeds everybody's expectations, and I know that she's smiling down, knowing that Carly will fulfill her legacy of loving others and seeing the people that need to be seen no matter what career path Carly chooses. Congratulations, Carly.
All right, so I'm Mike Anderson. I am Alex Anderson's older brother. Paisley, my daughter, and I, we decided we would come and award this scholarship. To give a little background, I'm going to read a little blip that was at the top of the scholarship resume, or the application. It says, "This scholarship is in memory of our son, brother, and uncle, Alex James Anderson. Alex grew up in Flowell and loved every minute of small town life. As a 2011 graduate of Millard High School, he represented our school as a business and marketing Sterling Scholar, and by playing sports, specifically basketball, football, and soccer. After graduating from high school, Alex enrolled at UVU and was pursuing a degree in electrical engineering. Alex unexpectedly passed away on March 9th, 2015 from a brain aneurysm due to endocarditis. He was 22 years old. Our family will continue to cherish the memories of Alex through this annual scholarship. We are excited to give back to the community that helped to mold Alex into the man that he became." This scholarship is for $1,000, and we would like to give it to
Denny Reed.
Denny Reed.
I'm Chad Seiler, and I'm representing Intermountain Healthcare's Fillmore Clinic and Fillmore Community Hospital. The scholarship that we have focuses on careers in healthcare, but also community service, academics, and we had several applicants. It was somewhat of a difficult decision to make. But as Dr. Bassett, Dr. Brown, and I sat together, we have decided to award this scholarship to Mikkel Rowley.
Good evening. I'm Mike Nuttall, and I'm representing the Intermountain Power Project. And it's my pleasure to be here to honor one of your students today with the IPP Outstanding Student Award. This is a $2,000 award that can be used for education, continuing education for each of the students. Just a little bit about this. It's based on a student's school activities, their community service, their citizenship, and also their educational advancement that they've done. This year's recipient is Gatlin Penny. I hadn't met Gatlin before or anything, but I saw him come up for another award, and he looked like a wrestler to me, so I figured that's who it was.
My name is J.D. Stevens, and I'm here on behalf of State Bank of Southern Utah. At the bank, we partner with a lot of people in our community to help grow their financial futures, help them find better solutions for their businesses and the things that they're pursuing. And we'd like to honor some of those in our community who we would like to partner with in their furthering their education. We'd like to present 4 scholarships tonight to Landon Worley, Trinity Savala, Caden Frampton, and Aubrey Lunt.
A few years ago, my sister, Jeannie Monroe Young, established an endowment at Snow College for our family in honor of our parents, Lamar and Gwen Monroe. My dad was on the board of trustees for several years there, and my mother graduated from Snow and was valedictorian there. This year, we are honored to be able to give 3 scholarships of $1,500 each to Yaltzi Bastian, Aubrey Lund, and Paige Cummings.
The purpose of the Servant Leadership Scholarship is to inspire and support high-caliber future leaders who possess a servant leader mindset. In essence, that a life well lived is one spent in service to all mankind. The scholarship criteria includes 25% academics, evaluated on official GPA and ACT scores, 25% strength of character, evaluated through 2 letters of recommendation, and 50% service and leadership, evaluated through a personal resume of leadership and service, a 2 to 3 page essay entitled A Lifetime of Servant Leadership, and based on the following 5 essential servant leader character traits. First, a fixed moral compass. How can one be well when one suffers morally? Leo Tolstoy. Second, perseverance through adversity. Perseverance, secret of all triumphs. Victor Hugo. Third, optimism in building mankind. Part of being optimistic is keeping one's head toward the sun, one's feet moving forward. Nelson Mandela. Fourth, leadership with vision and passion. A great leader's courage to fulfill his vision comes from passion, not position. John Maxwell. And fifth, a humanitarian heart. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Martin Luther King Jr.
Due to the number of high caliber applicants, 3 scholarships were awarded this year. We are pleased to announce the 2022 Servant Leader Scholarship recipient for Millard High School is Trayton Teeples. This outstanding young man will receive a cash award and a personal copy of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and workbook to assist him in his future service and leadership. On behalf of the entire Pinnacle Advanced Dentistry and Fillmore Family Dental teams, we would like to congratulate you and wish you the very best in all your future endeavors.
This scholarship is in memory of my husband, Spencer S. Coyle, who was a 1991 graduate of Millard High. And Spencer grew up in Kanosh, and during his high school years, he was involved in student government, football, basketball, wrestling, and baseball. And during the summers, he worked for the Forest Service as a seasonal fighter. And he loved the outdoors and enjoyed the adrenaline rush of this physically challenging job. And his seasonal firefighting initially sparked his interest in this field, and he decided to make it his career choice. He graduated with a degree in forestry from Utah State University and began his career as a professional wildland firefighter for the U.S. Forest Service and the Bureau of Land Management. And although this was a very physically challenging career, he loved his job and the people he worked with, and he was greatly loved and respected in return. He had a strong work ethic and values, and he knew how to work hard and play hard. And both Spencer and I grew up in this area, and we were so excited to make this community our home. We settled in Holden with our 3 children, and then our lives changed forever on August 17, 2006. Spencer was directing helicopter bucket drops on spot fires above Oak City. High temperatures, drought conditions, and winds fed the blaze as the crews fought to contain it. And meanwhile, the wind shifted, causing the fire to blow up and race up the canyon towards him, and he was overtaken by the flames. And after this happened, they took us in a helicopter up to the area where Spencer was overcome. And the ground was black and charred. When I went back the following spring, I'm so sorry, I noticed some new green growth pushing through. And in my teacher training, I learned that it was good for students to be a little bit out of their comfort zone to learn the best. And it's like this for all of us. If we stay in the familiar and the comfortable, we won't experience new growth. And all of you seniors are at this point in your lives. You've been at MHS, and you're probably pretty comfortable here. And now you're ready to experience new growth. And this scholarship isn't about me or even about Spencer. It's about you. This recipient of this scholarship wrote, "If there is one thing I have learned in life, it's that it doesn't always go as planned." They described how doing service for others helped them through a hard time and stated, "At the end of the day, the service for others helped, or the homework I did didn't really matter, but the people I helped will." It's a pleasure to award the Spencer S. Coyle Memorial Scholarship to Hannah Coyle. And Hannah did not receive this scholarship because her last name is Coyle. I don't even think we're related, but I have observed Hannah as she was a student in my classroom and as she's played sports throughout the years, and she is the real deal. She knows how to work hard, and we are so excited to see this new growth in her. I also have the privilege of awarding the Dr. Julie Moody Buchanan Scholarship. It's a health science scholarship, and Hannah is going to pursue a career in nursing. And so I am pleased to present this to her as well.
These two are a little slow, so I'll get going. My name is Josh Fowkes. I am a Millard alumnus, year 2000. This is Cammie Olmstead. You probably know her, the formal title. And then Jed Christensen here with us. First, we would like to thank all of you for being here, all of those that have had the opportunity to apply for this scholarship. We appreciate it. This is the inaugural Millard High School Alumni Scholarship that we have founded this year, and we are super excited to present the following individuals.
Okay, first we have Trinity Zavala.
And can we get Makai Davis to come up?
To help their walk not be so awkward, let me give you a little bit of background about this scholarship and why we created it. As I said, I was here in the year 2000 to graduate, but I came from, I won't say, but a very close community to the north of us. And when I came to Millard, to Fillmore, it was a new experience, a transformative experience for me. And that has helped put me on a path to success. And I hope that this scholarship, it's $3,000 to each of these individuals, will provide a way for them to thrive and not just endure what we sometimes think of this life. So congratulations to both of them.
I'm Lucas Stevens, and I'm here to present a scholarship for the Red Hills chapter of Realtors. And this was available for students all through Central Utah. There was only one of these given out. It's for $1,000, and the recipient this year is for Joyce Bushnell, if she would come up.
Okay, well, being a member of the faculty here at Millard High School and also the husband to the person that runs this thing, I get nominated to announce some of these scholarships. And the one I'm going to announce is the Robert Ag Nielsen Memorial Scholarship. For those that are going to be awarded this scholarship, I want you to imagine Ag Nielsen handing you this scholarship and saying something like the following: set high goals, including earning a higher education. Your goals reflect your faith in what is possible to achieve, especially with the encouragement and help from others. Doubt not and ignore discouraging voices. Instead, let your goals guide your choices. Choose the path that leads to your goals. Remember, there will always be someone like Ag Nielsen who is willing and wants to help. So reach out when you need a hand to lift you to the next step. This scholarship, we've got 2 recipients. They are Aubrey Klein and Aubrey Lunt.
Good evening, everybody. I'm glad Holly said something. Okay, you seniors, you're to be commended for the number of people that are here tonight. I've been doing this for 15 years now, and this is by far the biggest crowd I've ever seen at the awards banquet. Okay, so you are to be commended for the love and support that's here. Congratulations on that. It's my distinct honor to be supporting and representing the science department at Millard High tonight. This award is the Lee C. and May Birch Scholarship. This one is voted on by the teachers in the science department, enormous science department. There's 3 of us. Very, very good applicants this year, very highly qualified. And after all said and done, this award is going to go to Tristan Toon.
I'm Miss Chevalier, and as the sewing teacher here, I have the great honor of handing out the Old Capitol Quilt Guild Scholarship, and this goes to Amy Thurman.
It's my privilege to be here to represent Rita Tanner and the Giles family. She could not be here tonight. I had Kirby Giles as a teacher in 6th grade, and he taught me geography and a few things of Japanese that I don't even remember, but I did have him as a teacher, and he was a great teacher and made an impact on many lives. The family asked me to read this. Kirby Giles' life was one of service. He was always willing to give of his time and talents to the community, school, and church. Kirby taught music at Duchesne High School, Provo High School, and Millard High School. He also taught 6th grade at Fillmore Middle School. While at Fillmore Middle School, he was named the State of Utah Geography Teacher of the Year. Kirby directed the Chief Kanosh pageant for several years and was very involved in Fillmore's Civic Arts Council. He directed the community production of The Messiah for 17 years. He also loved teaching his numerous piano students. Kirby loved the students and the people that he worked with. He always wanted to give back and make his community a better place. He passed away at the age of 50 of cancer. The Kirby Giles family is honored to award 2 $750 scholarships to students who are involved in their community, school, and church and show strengths in the areas of music, art, drama, service, and leadership. And as the class of 2022, it's special to note that Kirby taught for 22 years. And that award this year is presented to Carly Swallow and Amy Thurman.
Will Jaden Owens please come up, please? On behalf of the American Auxiliary Scholarship this year, we have chosen Jaden, and we appreciate all that he does for the community and for this school. And so we will present this to him.
I'm Terry Scottern, and with me is Bart Whatcott. And it is my great pleasure to be here tonight to make these presentations on behalf of American Legion Post 61. As you have heard others speak tonight, and as you might have guessed, we had a hard time screening through a bunch of applicants and narrowing it down to just 2. But we had to do that. We wish we had enough money to fund them all, but we don't. We're very happy to offer 2 scholarships in the amount of $750 each to Hannah Coyle and Audrey Klein.
It's been very inspiring for me to be here tonight because the parents of a lot of these students who have received these awards were students in my class years and years ago, so it's good to see this continue on. I represent the Millard County Conservation District, and as you can see outside, conservation is a big part of our communities and our life here in Millard County. And the Millard County Conservation District has funded many, many projects to individuals and to communities to conserve water and other resources in our Millard County here. And it is sad to see, our communities so dry, and they're beautiful streams that used to run out of our mountains are almost dried up. And so we represent this group, the Conservation District. The same as has been spoken, we as a committee met and we read over the the applicants, and we had a hard time choosing. And so the committee agreed and made a motion to add more money to the pool and give both of the applicants scholarship here tonight. Jaden Owens, Damon Christensen, in parting, I'd like to just leave a quote. It says, "Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that is the stuff life is made of." Benjamin Franklin. Thank you.
Good evening. Excuse me. My name is Bart Adams. I'm the owner of Mountain View Mushrooms, and it's my pleasure to present the 6th annual award for the Mountain View Mushrooms Keep On Growing Scholarship. This award is for $1,000 per semester for 4 years, for a total of $8,000. The requirements for applying are GPA of 3.0 or greater, proof of acceptance to a university or a trade school, and answers to 2 essay questions about Mountain View Mushrooms' purpose and core values. At Mountain View Mushrooms, our core values are to go above and beyond, continuous improvement, and teamwork. Our purpose is to improve the lives of our employees, our customers, and our consumers. That is the inspiration behind this scholarship, to improve our employees' lives by providing scholarship opportunities for their children. Since 2017, we have paid out $16,000 in scholarships to 7 scholars. We currently have 4 active scholars. This year, we received 16 applications, the most ever. Of those 16 applicants, we had 5 who were children of employees or our current or former employees. Each candidate was excellent. I have no doubt that the class of 2022 has a bright future ahead of them. I'm pleased to award the class of 2022 Mountain View Mushrooms Keep On Growing Scholarship to Sadie Miller.
I'm Jaron Robinson, and this is my son, Jalen.
Oh, that's the introduction, okay. Normally my mom's here to do this, who would be a lot better at this than me, but she decided to go a long ways away, and so I'll try to fill that tall order. The JR7 for Love of the Game scholarship is a scholarship in memory of my older brother, Josh. In 2013, Josh suddenly passed away. He left behind a wonderful wife and his firstborn child, and only child. Josh was an incredible athlete, Millard High alumni, and a great example of what this scholarship is all about. What this scholarship is about is, it's about having, well, honestly, a lot of Millard pride. It's about doing things the right way, or what we view as the right way, which is, if you're going to take the time to do something, whether it be sports, theater, you're in the choir, whatever else you're doing, that you do it the best you can and you do it as well as you can. Anything that you're going to do better be worth doing it, and you better give 100% of that effort. And that's what this is all about. We had many applicants. We take this very seriously, and we are very grateful for all those that applied.
This scholarship grew out of a conversation that Josh and my wife had a few days before he passed away while he was in his hospital bed in Utah Valley. He told his mom, "Mom, if I could go back and do it all over again, I would play the game not for winning or losing or anything else like that. I would forget about the officials, I would forget about the fans, I would play the game because I enjoyed it and because I loved it. If I could do it all over again, that's what I would do." And that's how this scholarship evolved. We had many applicants. We were supposed to narrow it down to one, but our family's growing a little bit, and so there's more votes that go into it. And so this year, we would like to award 2 scholarships, Shaylee Burriston and Kai Davis. The original scholarship was supposed to be for $1,500, but because of different things, we decided to award both these applicants the full $1,500.
The seniors are probably wondering they did not see these applications on their Canvas page. The Joyce J Bushnell and Audrey B. Quigley. This year we would like to present it used to be the Jim and Bonnie Quigley Scholarship, but talking with Jim and Bonnie this year, they felt they would like to change the name, and so that scholarship will now be split into 2 different scholarships. And to give some background on them, Joyce J Bushnell felt strongly that everyone should be as well educated as possible. Upon her own high school graduation from Millard High, she attended Brigham Young Academy for 3 years at a time when very few women had that opportunity. Throughout her life, she remained a lifelong learner and made sure her children and grandchildren were encouraged to seek educational opportunities of every kind. In 1960, Joyce began a 27-year career at Millard High School as the administrative assistant to 4 principals. She was honored as the outstanding school secretary for the state of Utah in 1977. Audrey Burgess Quigley was an inclusive and devoted teacher at Millard High School for 17 years, retiring in 1982. Hundreds of MHS graduates benefited from her commitment and excellence in home economics. She was devoted to education and graduated from Dixie High School as valedictorian and continued as a pioneering woman at the time to Utah State University to complete her college education during the Depression years. She also taught at Kanosh and Fillmore Elementary Schools. So for this year, this is a faculty-voted scholarship, and we'd like to award the Jace J Bushnell Memorial Scholarship to Peyton Rasmussen and the Audrey Burgess Quigley Scholarship to Mikkel Rowley. They will each receive $1,000.
I'm Mr. Hunter, or what's left of him. That's what my dad always used to say as he got older. I'm here for the FFA and for some ag scholarships. Could I please have Riker Brunson, Daniel Woods, Jaden Oden, and Damian Christensen come up? We've had a great year in the FFA. Kids have won a lot of awards and done very well. I have my Metro tie on because we will be going back to Washington, D.C. this summer. 2 of these young men, we didn't go the last 4 years because of COVID, but Jaden and Daniel will be going with us, so proud of them. These are our 4 young men that received their state FFA degree this year, which is quite an accomplishment, so I'm proud of them. Our first scholarship tonight will go to Jaden Owen. He was our Sterling Scholar and on our state mechanics team that almost won it, and proud of him. So he'll receive a scholarship for leadership. And Riker Brunson, he's been our president this year and done a fantastic job. At the opening school assembly, we cut his mullet, and it's still hanging in the ag room on the whiteboard. I think we'll retire that when he leaves, but he'll receive a scholarship as our president and leadership award. So thank you.
I have the privilege of handing out the Peer Tutor Awards. These are awards given for those that show exceptional compassion and love to the children of my special education department. For that reason, I think they're pretty awesome. Could I have Haley Lunsford, Daniel Gomez, Olivia Seiler, and Faith Alcala come up? I know a couple of my people had to work, but I'm still going to tell you a little bit about them. Haley, she filled in the gaps when we went to the gym each morning with part of the students. She helped the student or students that stayed behind with their bell work or homework or whatever they needed. And she would often put aside her assignments in order to help wherever they needed her help. And I think she's got a 4.0, at least last I checked, so she was just a hard worker and a wonderful helper in our department. Daniel Gomez was captain of the soccer team, and he took it very seriously. He helped several members of the team get their grades up so they could qualify to play soccer. Without his efforts and encouragement to his teammates, our team would not have been as awesome as it was this year. Daniel is very classy. He treats everyone with respect and always maintains high standards for himself. He couldn't be here tonight. Olivia Seiler. Liv is willing to arrive late at seminary every day, almost every day, well, probably, so she could escort her special friend across to the seminary. She was a friend no matter where they met, and she was always positive, happy, and a truly caring friend. Faith Alcala. She actually earned credit in high school as she worked with one of our students that was adjusting to high school. She was dependable, friendly, and sometimes she just had to put aside the things she wanted to do to be there for somebody that needed her. Our SPED team appreciates all of you for the help that you give the students in any capacity. We can't possibly recognize everyone. We know there are many more out there, but these are the 4 that will receive the scholarship for peer tutor tonight. Thank you.
We have 3 students who have been awarded the $200 Millard High School Scholarship for CTE, Career Technical Education, Pathway Completion. Those students are Caden Frampton, Abigail Finlandson, and Ivan Armenta.
Okay, for the next scholarship, I get the honor to represent the Millard High School faculty. This scholarship is awarded to a student that is seeking a degree in education, and then as a faculty, we get to review all the applicants that have applied for this, and we really take time because we want to, turn our jobs over to our future students. I was lucky enough to be able to come back to Millard High School. Oddly enough, when they did the senior, when they guess what the next senior is what you're gonna do with your life, I was told I was going to come back to Millard High School, coach football, and take over for one of the faculty members. And in my mind, that wasn't ever going to happen. I didn't get this award. There wasn't a scholarship. But here I am, and how thankful I am to be here and be a part of Millard High School and this faculty and the great tradition that we have here. And I get to award this scholarship to Cammie Shumway.
It's our privilege to be here tonight. I'm going to announce the Sterling Scholars who represented Millard High School this year. And so when you hear your name, would you just come up? We had Jared Sylvester, who represented us in General Scholarship, Cammie Shumway, English, Zachary Rawlings, Math, Amy Thurman, Family and Consumer Sciences, Mary DeGraffenried, Agriculture Science, Jaden Owen, Trade and Technical Education, Hannah Coyle, Social Science, Kelly Dearden, Visual Arts, Lily Reed, Dance, McKay Robison, Computer and Information Technology, Yalzi Bastian in World Languages, Lucy Freeman in Science, Olivia Seiler in Music, and Carly Swallow in Speech and Drama. Let's give them a hand. William Shakespeare said, "All things are ready if our minds be so." And these 13 young men and women really show that that is true, but beyond just your mind being ready, then you have to go and do. And that's what these great young people have done, and we're so proud of them. They have represented Millard High School so well. This year, I hope I don't get this wrong. This year we had 3 winners, Jaden Owen, Lily Reed, and Lucy Freeman. And we had 2 runners-up, Carly Swallow and Zach Rawlings. Let's give them another hand.
One more time, it's a huge pleasure to be here for both of us. It is our distinct honor to take a turn this year to award our Student Athlete of the Year awards. This award is applied for by the student athletes. There's some criteria listed on there, number of sports, postseason accolades, championships won, things like that. And then those applications ultimately go to all the head coaches in the school. Those applications are looked over, voted on by the coaching staff as a whole, and we come up with a male and a female outstanding student athlete. This year, our female outstanding student athlete is Mary DeGraffenried. And while Mary's on her way up, our male outstanding student athlete of the year is Peyton Rasmussen.
Now I'd like to recognize those students who are going on in their athletic careers. It takes a lot of time and effort to become and continue to be a collegiate athlete. And we see this hard work and dedication in a lot of our student athletes. They don't all choose to go on, but we are very proud of the athletes, the student athletes that we have here at Millard High School. It doesn't only take talent, it takes an incredible work ethic and commitment to the game and to their academic careers. So we'd like to first recognize Dakota Maxfield. Would Dakota come up here, please? Dakota Maxfield has been offered a preferred walk-on roster position with the Southern Utah University football team. Go T-Birds! While at SUU, Dakota will be pursuing a degree in business management as well as playing football. Dakota is very excited to get to Cedar City and get to work, and we're so excited for him.
Can I have Mackay Davis, please? Mackay will be attending Feather River College in Quincy, California this fall, where he's been offered a scholarship to play wide receiver for the Golden Eagles football team. Along with playing football at FRC, Mackay will be studying social work and human services. Mackay can't wait to get on the field at Feather River.
Thank you. Oh, I don't know
which way we going.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. All right. Next, Mary DeGraffenried. Will you come back up here? This fall, Mary will be heading to Provo, where she will be attending BYU. While at BYU, she will be studying exercise science and has been offered and signed to throw the javelin for the BYU women's track and field team. BYU is one of the top Division I schools for track and field, and just this year, they were recognized as the NCAA Division I Program of the Year. Because of BYU's outstanding program, they will soon become part of the Big 12 Conference. Mary is extremely excited to be a part of such a great program, and we know we'll see great things from her.
This one's a little bit special to me because not only do I get to be the AD and her head coach, I also get to be her dad. Shaylee, Burriston. This fall, Shaylee will be attending Treasure Valley Community College in Ontario, Oregon. Shaylee's accepted an offer from Coach Gordy Yagawa to play softball at TVCC. While pursuing her degree in nursing and plans to become a surgical scrub nurse. Shaylee deeply loves the game of softball and knows that none of this would be possible without the support of her Millard High family, her amazing coaches, and her awesome teammates. Shaylee's extremely excited to get to Oregon and meet her new teammates and get to work. All four of these young people are amazing student athletes, and I emphasize that word student. Okay, all four of them are great, great students in the classroom. They're amazing people on top of being exceptional athletes and should be very proud of what they've achieved.
All right. I'm Mr. Burris. I'm representing the National Honor Society tonight. The ideals of the National Honor Society are scholarship, service, leadership, and character. And the recipients of the National Honor Society Scholarship for Millard High School all demonstrate in their lives these key attributes of service, scholarship, leadership, and character. And the recipients are Landon Lee, Jaden Owen, Peyton Rasmussen, and Amy Thurman.
All right, last time I got to come up here. These awards are very special to me, and it's this time today has kind of let me reflect, seeing so many past alumni members from Millard High School be able to give back. Many of them give back in more than just monetary value for scholarships, but they give back in many different forms of service to our communities and throughout the world, throughout this nation. And for me, being an alumni, I've been able to come back to Millard High School and be the student council advisor. J.D. Stevens, one of the ones that announced one of the awards, he was a past student body president. I actually followed his footsteps. I was a year younger than him, and he passed the torch off to me to be student body president. And then I was able to come back to Millard High School and continue to, I guess, relive all my glory days and try to get activities going that sometimes the advisor that I had wouldn't allow. And then I try to push those, and oftentimes they're still shot down because they're probably not appropriate. But I have been very blessed to work with such outstanding student leaders. These students are, if they'll come up as I read their name, and then we can clap for them after I get through. Carson Brunson as our student body president, Amy Thurman, student body vice president, Aubrey Lunt, student body secretary, Eric Larson, student body business manager, Landon Worley, it's weird, Lenny Worley, as our student body social manager, Peyton Rasmussen, student body reporter, Paige Cummings, student body historian, and Gracie Fuller as our student body head cheerleader. Let's give them a round of applause for their service to Millard High School. And I have a couple quotes that I wanted to read, not only for our leaders, but for all of you seniors. The first quote, I can't say his last name. He goes by Gary V. And I actually can't quote this entirely. Not only is it not, some of the words aren't school appropriate, but my mother's in the audience, and sometimes I feel like I'm pretty quick, but I think if I were to say some of these words, she'd be a little bit quicker to come up here and slap me. But for what it's worth, it says, buy the red car. People will say you should have got blue. Start a business. People will say you should have gotten a job. Get married. People will say you picked the wrong partner. Learn a trade. People will say you should have gone to college. Everyone has an opinion about everything. You'll go crazy trying to please everyone. Don't even try. Listen, smile, agree, and do whatever you were going to do anyway. And then the other quote, not nearly as colorful, comes from Tim Tebow. He says, if you fall on your face, that's okay. He said, when did that become such a bad thing? When did pursuing what you love become a bad thing regardless of the result? Go for your dreams. Do whatever you want to do. Be a leader. Be successful.
All right, I've been asked to give the Leadership Award tonight, and I've got it on my phone here, but I didn't bring my reading glasses, so I'll do my best. The MHS Leadership Award was established in honor of Laree Stevenson, who served on the faculty of Millard High School for 30 years. She was a longtime advisor to MHS Student Council and senior class officers. She loved working with students who put in the effort and become great leaders. The Millard High School Leadership Award recognizes the graduating seniors who has displayed outstanding leadership skills while he's a student at MHS. The award should demonstrate all of these traits of a great leader, including hard work, being visible, and the ability to motivate others. They should be an example of a good citizen and provide service. Any graduating senior is eligible for consideration. The award is not based on GPA or need. It is meant to honor the student who has truly stepped up and been a great leader of their fellow students. Faculty, staff, and coaches at Millard High School nominate the senior students for consideration by presenting their name to the principal. The faculty will select the winner of each of the participant each year in a faculty meeting or however the principal directs. So this year, I know there was a lot of discussion about this, and this student that received this award did an incredible job this year with the things that this person did. I guess that gives a little bit away, but he did a lot of writing this year, and he was published in the newspaper almost every week. I want to have Peyton Rasmussen come on up. All right, this is a scholarship for $500 and also a plaque for the Leadership Award for 2022. Peyton Rasmussen.
When he says a lot of writing, he means a lot of writing.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Cameron West, and I'm here representing Utah State University. And I'll tell you what, I am excited to be here. I love coming to here at Millard High. And I'll tell you what, before I was getting ready this morning, I had my Millard High FFA shirt that I was going to wear. And when I got out of the shower, my wife was already wearing it because what's mine is hers and what's hers is hers, so I didn't get to wear it today. And Mr. Hunter already ditched out, so he didn't even get to hear that joke. So don't worry, I have eggs and I know where he lives. So just kidding. But anyway, I guess before I read these names too, I just want to echo and just say, honestly, I have gone to so many of these assemblies too, and just the level of support of all the community all these awards. Is by far the most, like hands down. No other school, whether it's 5A, 6A, even compares to the amount of awards that your students have gotten. And I just want to give you all a round of applause and honestly thank the community for all their support for your scholarships. So it is seriously, hands down, the most. So seriously, you have a well-supported community. So, but we'll go ahead and get started. I have 5 students receiving scholarships from Utah State University. As I read your name, you can come and line up here, and we have some things for you. We have Mary DeGraffenreid, Jaden Owen, Lily Reed, Olivia Seiler, and Landon Worley. And so, yes. And so as they're making their way down, I just want to let you know a little bit too. We have yes, absolutely, there we go. That's what I'm here for. So we also run a license plate program. So when you see those Aggie plates driving around, that goes towards a scholarship from our Alumni Association. And so we want to especially recognize Jaden Owen for receiving the Alumni Award. And Jaden's also getting another award from the Engineering State. So Jaden's getting a lot, and Lily won, Sterling Scholar. So there's a Sterling Scholar. So I know ours is not as cool as a javelin playing the BY. So, but we want to congratulate these, and on behalf of Utah State, I'm just happy to be here and to congratulate these students.
My name is Misty Bliss, and I'm the school counselor here at Millard High. We have a number of students who have been offered academic scholarships from the Utah colleges. We want to thank our Utah State representative for coming and presenting those personally. That's very magnanimous, awesome. Thank you for doing that. And I will read off the awards from the other Utah colleges tonight. Students, if you will just, in the interest of time, stand in your seat as I call your name, and then we will applaud you. And you can pick up your certificates of recognition from Janelle Stevenson at the end of this evening or tomorrow in school. We'll start with UVU. We have, for Presidential Merit, Zach Rawlings. For Outstanding Merit, Evan Bell, Landon Worley, and Amy Thurman. For Weber State, we have 3 academic scholarships, Mary DeGraff and Reed, Tristan Toon, and Shaylee Burriston. From Snow College, we have Rayanne Alsup, who received academic honors, Ivan Armenta, academic achievement, Evan Bell, presidential scholarship, Braxton Bond, academic honors, Cole Brunson, Dean Academic Scholarship, Abigail Cruz, Dean Academic Scholarship, Paige Cummings, Presidential Scholarship, Kelly Dearden, Presidential Scholarship, Gracie Fuller, Dean Academic Scholarship, Daniel Gomez, Academic Achievement, Sadie Hare, Dean Academic Scholarship, Eric Larson, Presidential Scholarship, Landon Lee, Dean Academic Scholarship, Aubrey Lunt, Dean Academic Scholarship, Jaden Owen, Dean Academic Scholarship, Zachary Rawlings, Presidential Scholarship, Denny Reed, Academic Honors, McKay Robison, Dean Academic Scholarship, Gavin Roper, Dean Academic Scholarship, James Stevenson, Dean Academic Scholarship, Savannah Tibbetts, Academic Achievement, Tristan Toon, Dean Academic Scholarship, Ariel Vang, Presidential Scholarship, Landon Worley, Presidential Scholarship, and Sydney Young, Dean Academic Scholarship. Students who received scholarships from the former Dixie State University, which has been just renamed the Utah Tech University. We have Carson Brunson, trustees, Shaylee Burriston, trustees, Paige Cummings, trustees, Gracie Fuller, trustees, Sadie Hare, deans, Aubrey Klein, trustees, Hannah Coyle, presidential, Aubrey Lunt, trustees, Dakota Maxfield, trustees, Darian Maxfield, trustees, Sadie Miller, deans, Jaden Owen, chancellors, Gatlin Penny, trustees, Peyton Rasmussen, chancellors, Zachary Rawlings, presidential, Lily Reed, chancellors, Gavin Roper, trustees, Mikhail Rowley, trustees, Olivia Seiler, chancellors, Faith Sorensen, deans, and Sydney Young, deans. Finally, from SUU, we have quite a list. We have Mackay Davis, Centurion, Savannah Tibbetts, Centurion, Alice Brunson, deans, Jacob Despain, deans, Sadie Hare, deans, Aubrey Klein, deans, Ethan Larson, deans, Sadie Miller, deans, James Stevenson, deans, Evan Bell, fellows, Paige Cummings, fellows, Kelly Dearden, fellows, Mary DeGraff and Reed, fellows, Macy DeWolf, fellows, Caden Frampton, fellows, Lucy Freeman, fellows, Hannah Coyle, fellows, Eric Larson, fellows, Peyton Rasmussen, fellows, Zachary Rawlings, fellows, Lily Reed, fellows, Michaela Rowley, fellows, Cami Shumway, fellows, Carly Swallow, fellows, Jared Sylvester, fellows, Amy Thurman, fellows, Landon Worley, fellows, Coy Dearden got the founders, Carson Brunson, founders, Landon Lee, founders, Aubrey Lunt, founders, Dakota Maxfield, founders, Darian Maxfield, founders, Gatlin Penny, founders, Gavin Roper, founders, Tristan Toon, founders, Jaden Owen, Governors, Lucy Freeman, Presidential, Hannah Coyle, Presidential, Zachary Rawlings, Presidential, Lily Reed, Presidential, Carly Swallow, Presidential, and Jared Sylvester, Presidential.
All right, we're going to start with our high honors. These are the top, well, we have two sections. There's the top, which is the high honors, and then there's the honors. This first group is the honors. So, Landon Worley, come on up. All right, Kelly Dearden coming up. James Stevenson, come on up. Dakota Maxfield, come on up. Darian Maxfield, come on up. Mary DeGraffenreid, come on up. Cammie Shumway, come on up. Caleb Whitaker, come on up. Evan Bell and Peyton Rasmussen, come on up. All right, these are your 2022 honor students. All right, and we are going to invite up the high honor students now. Start with Liv Seiler. Amy Thurman. Ariel Vang and Jared Sylvester. Lily Reed and Jaden Owen. We need Hannah Coyle. and Carly Swallow. And these are your high honor students. We need to have Lucy Freeman come up as well. Okay, Lucy is getting kind of a special award. We calculate our honors and our high honors maybe a little bit different than some schools. And then we also pick our salutatorian and our valedictorian, our first and second place, based on this. But we use GPA, we use ACT scores, and we also use classes of rigor. So students who have taken college classes and some of our higher level thinking classes like physics and chemistry and things like that. So Lucy is our salutatorian for 2022. Good job. Yes, you get the high honors. Okay, and our top student for 2022, this takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and we'd like to introduce you to Zachary Rawlings. Come on up. All right, I've been thinking about this as I've been sitting down here. It just amazes me every year the work that our students put into Millard High School. And I always think of that saying, it takes a village to raise a student, or it takes a village to raise a kid. I tried to look back so that I could quote somebody on that, but I found that saying came from many different countries. It has some religious backgrounds, but I couldn't really find a source to quote that it takes a village to raise a child. And so I guess I want to just quote human nature, humans in general, because this is just a human trait. We take care of each other, and that's proof tonight. Our donors have come through for our students. They've done an amazing job. We've had a lot of people here tonight. Our parents, you guys are awesome, getting your kids to things, supporting them, encouraging them, and things like that. Our teachers, I cannot forget our teachers. Our teachers do such a good job, and getting these kids here, motivating them, teaching them, doing all the things that they need to do. I just want to give a huge round of applause to all those people that I just mentioned. All right, if you would like to stick around and take pictures with the donors, they might enjoy that. You can come up here by the stage or wherever you want to do that. That would be great. And then also, for those of you who are here looking for your graduation tickets, you get 8 graduation tickets. We're going to try to get those out in the breezeway. And again, I just want to thank all of you for coming out. And I want to give one huge thanks, and she's going to be mad at me, but that's okay. So, Janelle Stevenson, can you stand up? She's back there There she is. Janelle is our liaison for our local scholarships, and she's the one that sets this up. And she has done an amazing job, and I've got to give her credit because she's organized this and done a great job with it. I also need to give a huge round of applause to Misty Bliss, our school counselor. And she's in charge of our college scholarships. She's done a really good job trying to get kids into college, and you can see all those kids that just stood up. All those students have some kind of scholarship to a college. So again, thanks for coming out. We appreciate all of you. We appreciate your attendance, and please stick around and visit with your donors or stick around for your tickets. Thanks.